Let's face it. The real estate market looks a little bit different than it did earlier this year. At the beginning of 2022, we were seeing multiple offers. We had a lot of bidding wars. We also would see a lot of sight unseen offers. We're not seeing as many of those now. Or are we? Guys, a lot of people right now think the market has had this drastic shift. Yes, prices have gone down a little bit. Yes, we're not getting as many offers as we were. But at the end of the day, the way I look at it as a real estate advisor is it only takes one. We only need one showing. We only need one offer. At the end of the day, there's only one buyer. So when we are talking about putting a home on the market and we're discussing making offers, as long as we're that one individual that wins that offer, well then great. It takes a little bit of the competition away from us. But when we are going to the market to put a house up for sale, that's where the real estate professional needs to have all of the numbers. We need to be realistic with what's actually going on in the current market situation. And at the end of the day, as long as the house is priced accordingly and accurately, houses are still selling within a good time frame. In my honest opinion, a 30 to 45 day on the market is a great market for real estate. It's a good balanced market. It means that the prices aren't significantly overpriced like we've seen over the last few years with these astronomical numbers. It means that the buyers now have a chance to actually have a home inspection. It means that they have a chance to go home and think about the showing after they viewed the property to make sure that it is a financial decision that they want to proceed with. At the end of the day, the market's still great. We're still having listing appointments. We're still having deals close on the daily. So don't let the rates scare you. Don't let the interest rates scare you. Don't let the market, don't let social media and the news intimidate you. Guys, talk to a local real estate professional or advisor and let them walk you through that process. When we are interviewing and talking to different brokerages, one of the things that I would highly recommend is talk to several. Every brokerage, every individual agent, every team, they're all going to have different connections. They're all going to have different home inspectors that they use. They'll have different title companies that they prefer. They'll have different lenders that they prefer, and etc. Each of these organizations, or companies rather, all have different things to offer. They all have different incentives. They all handle themselves differently. And at the end of the day, who you choose to represent you, it does matter. Guys, the National Association of Realtors posted an ad a few months ago. I think it came out in June or July, if I remember correctly. And they were talking about the total sum of agents. If I remember correctly, it was like 1.6, 1.8 million agents in the U.S. In the first 6 months out of the year, only 8% of those agents had only sold 4 or more houses during the first 6 months of 2022. Guys, who you partner with, it does matter. Who represents you in the transaction, it does matter. There's a lot of agents out there that are not working the real estate industry at a full capacity. They're not working full time. They have part-time jobs elsewhere. I know some that have 2 or 3 jobs. When we are talking to agents and interviewing, find out where their priorities lie. Find out where their time is being spent. I recently have been involved in multiple deals where agents have other jobs. It did interfere with the transaction. It interfered with walkthroughs. It interfered with showings. It definitely pushes things back. Instead of things closing sooner, it got pushed back a little bit. And instead of being able to knock it out today, well, the paperwork got done 2 days, from now. So take all this stuff into consideration when you are talking to these agents. Guys, if my team and I can ever be of assistance to you, please do not hesitate to reach out. Again, my name is Patrick Smith. I'm the team leader and the owner of the Legacy Group, brokered by eXp Realty. My team and I cover the majority of Middle Tennessee, anywhere from Manchester, Nashville, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, Antioch, Lebanon. We cover the majority of Middle Tennessee. My team and I are here to help any way we can. Allow us to represent you in the deal and be your trusted real estate advisor.